Hi, my name is Chika Akwiwu, and this is my innovation video project. I'm a student of Bradman University, and today is June 16th, 2016. Alright, so the overview of my project, I'm going to talk about the problem innovation will solve, the background information, innovation, the collaborations that helped me for this project. I'm also going to talk about the mobile app used to solve the problem, and in this case, we pick the Epocrates. Also, why is the solution innovative? Alright, so for my project, breast cancer is the topic that is very personal to me, that I decided to do this innovation project on. And the idea is that education will help increase compliance with mammography. So breast cancer is a condition where cells in the breast tissue replicate profusely, resulting in the formation of tumors. It is usually more pronounced in developing countries due to increased urbanization, adoption of the Western lifestyle, and increased life expectancy. If you look at the clip art or picture, you find out that 1 in 8 women will develop breast cancer in their lifetime. And the only way to help them is through early detection. Alright, so breast cancer is the most prevalent among women compared to men. Intervention to reduce the incidence of breast cancer has resulted in reduced mortality rate among victims. 39%, if you look at the clip art, 39% decrease in breast cancer mortality in the US from 1989 to 2015, and that number continues to increase with education. So what's the significance of breast cancer? So personally, breast cancer has affected me. I was diagnosed with breast cancer at the age of 36, and like the other clip I showed, 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer. It's associated with 29% of all new cancer cases. Approximately 1.7 million new cases in women, an estimated 522,000 deaths. That was in 2012. Breast cancer can be treated if detected in the early stages of development, which is the essence and the goal of this project. Increase education, increase compliance. Although it is expensive, mammography screening is the most effective strategy for detecting breast cancer in the early stages. If you look at our clip art, we have the early detection saves lives, and it goes into detail talking about different mammograms that were conducted in different areas and the different statistics. If you look, you see New York City, about 1260 people in New York City every year from breast cancer die. So this is a big problem. More background information. Breast cancer manifests in the form of tumors or lumps in the breast tissue. The lumps can be felt using the bare hands and has facilitated diagnosis and documentation of the malignancy. Sometimes people are diagnosed through self-breast tests and other times through mammograms. Research shows that the malignancy is responsive to treatment when identified in early stages. The lingo is obvious. Early detection saves life. The earlier your cancer is diagnosed, the better the treatment, the better the outcome. Remedy and its limitations. Mammography screening has been identified to be very useful in detecting the presence of clustered microcalcifications in the breast tissue. However, the process of deducing insights from mammograms is prone to errors due to the production of blurred visions. I really liked this clip when I saw it. Just a quick reminder that mammogram the boobs is more important than Instagram them. I thought that was so funny. Yes, I had to put it in my presentation. Alright, so collaborations during this project. So this project was very straightforward in my opinion because I'm a survivor. So collaborating with me was a mobile app developer. We needed an oncology nurse specialist, and then I wanted the idea of another breast cancer survivor. The app developer enhanced our understanding of the social, ethical, and the technical aspects of and incorporating the technology, the EpiCrab app, in addressing the breast cancer mess. The oncology nurse specialist was a very vital part also because she counsels breast cancer patients and their families during the treatment process, which is a very tedious and difficult time for most families. So we needed to know her perspective also. Then breast cancer survivors like myself and another individual who had undergone chemo and radiation wanted to get her insight in the treatment process through recovery also. The application. So the universal message from the three collaborators, after three of us got together, it was clear that the creation of awareness about the disease was more important than anything else. The creation of awareness involves education. Education about the disease and the treatment process will make people more receptive to seek medical attention. We use this knowledge to identify an innovative project that involves the use of a mobile app to create awareness among a large group of people. I hope you enjoy my clever arts because I really like them. Description of the mobile app. So we use the EpiCrate. EpiCrate is not just for breast cancer. I love EpiCrate. I use it every day for my medication doses, for information about different diseases, lab results, everything. The app is useful to healthcare professionals because it delivers clinical intelligence, including in-depth content on the disease. Users can upload the app from the App Store, from the Apple Store, because it was created by Apple. So when you click on an icon, you get a pop-up menu, you pick the different elements like the disease you want to go to, and then you explore. In this case, it was breast cancer. It gives you, how it's diagnosed, different screening methods, ages, all the information you need is right there. The information is organized in subheadings, addressing different aspects of the disease, the lab guides, and medication doses. Mammography and innovation. The innovation identified was guided by the research question among African American women: does mammography education as compared to regular care increase breast cancer screening and compliance? Yes. The more education the more women are educated, the more likely they're going to get their mammograms, and the more likely they will increase or reduce their chances of breast cancer, or increase their chances of detecting their cancer at an earlier stage. The mobile app, the EpiCrate, is used to provide users with information on the initial signs and symptoms of breast cancer. The app also elaborates on the diagnosis and treatment process. Consequently, also be reported an increase in the number of people taking a mammography screening. It's that simple. If people are educated, if people are empowered with the knowledge that education can getting educated can increase their compliance, they're going to do it. If people understand the disease, if people understand, if they have a knowledge of the diagnosis and the treatment processes, they're going to, of course, and it's happening because what I do part-time, I educate women, and in that program, so many women have come to me telling me that because of that education that they've gotten their first mammograms. I can't even tell you how many women have gotten their first mammograms because of the educational programs that we're running. So this is a fact. It really works. Okay, let's see. So when they get the mammograms done, the radiologists examine the images. Any abnormalities could be cancerous, and sometimes it's not, and they further evaluate them. So they've also developed what is called breast tomosynthesis, which is more precise than the digital imaging they were using previously. see. So this is a copy of digital breast chemosynthesis. See the 2D and then the 3D, the 2D mammography and 3D chemosynthesis. You can see that with the chemosynthesis, it's more there's a contrast, it's more clearer in the cancer. It is clear that education will increase compliance. I hope that I have been able to share my video proposal with you. These are the references, and as always, early detection saves lives. 1 in 8 women will have breast cancer. The more we educate these women, the more likely we'll save those women that are being diagnosed. The earlier the better. Thank you so much. Have a good night.